Hi everybody, it's Galactic Man Larry here again with another action figure review, and today we have from Marvel Legends the Marvel Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man, which is the commemorative from the 60 amazing years of Spider-Man. There you have that iconic image from that cover. I don't remember the number 15 or something. Anyway, I'm not an expert in comics. I mean, I know about them, but I don't know all the history and all the precise data. There you have this figure. I'm joining the party a bit late, I guess, but I don't care. I mean, it's just we're here. If you're here, it's because you just want to watch this review by me and share the experience. Anyway, windowless packaging is not the very first time we do that here, but it will be a surprise what I get inside of this box. Render, cool artwork from back in the day. Legalese. Let's just get this guy out of there and see how good he actually is. And here we have the Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man with everything he comes with. And first of all, let's do the hands. He comes, of course, with a pair of crawling hands, a must for Spider-Man. A couple of fists. One is in the figure as it comes out of the box. The other one is here. He comes with a couple of grabbing hands, in case you want to give him a knife, a sword, or his kind of web slingy thing here. This is the first time I got one of those because I haven't been collecting for years, well, for a couple of years, but not that long that I have a huge amount of everything Marvel Legends. And he has, of course, a couple of sweeping hands. One is already on the figure, and he comes, well, with this thing I already show you. It's flexible plastic. I like the plastic they chose. I mean, like a smoky kind of transparent plastic. Here his thing is for the armpits. We'll show that in a moment. And here are the ones when he's more like relaxed. And here, just to show you how it looks with these things, nicely. I mean, luckily my copy, at least these things peg in there, and they're pegged quite snugly. And there you can see kind of one of the things you can do with this guy. Of course, you can pose it around and find the actual pose you would like to keep with these things, or you can just remove them, but I am actually liking it like this. And here is the other couple of like web wings, like more in a resting pose, and I really like how that looks. Yeah, it's a bit fiddly to put them in, but once you do, I mean, at least in my copy they're staying in place. And yeah, I think that's part of what makes this figure unique, that you have this. I mean, it corresponds to that time, that era when Spider-Man had those things as part of his suit. I don't know how long, and if they came back sometime ever, I don't know. I'm not that much of an expert, or not at all. I remember him like this, And yeah, I mean, I really like that. And the figure, I'm really glad that I finally decided to get it. I just got it on Hasbro Pulse. It was there here in Germany. It is maybe still available. And paid 34 euro. It's better than 40, which was in Amazon and other places. Was really, I mean, it's a nice figure and whatever, but 40 euros is a bit too much for me as a retail price, when it's still on the market. It's no. Anyway, this guy, you can see, I mean, it's just this kind of charcoal gray or almost black with red suit. With you can see the spider logo. I don't need to describe it to you. You can see that yourself. The paint is mostly clean. Well, I'm just saying it's clean, and look at that. It has a couple of factory defects there, but I mean, it's not the end of the world, but of course it would be better without those spots there. It does have some places where in my copy here, you can see in the app, this side of the webbing is nice, and this side is like it went away, or it just rubbed off or something. This part of it came in a windowless packaging, and it's all wrapped in, like wax paper, and everything comes in wax paper, but it's fixed in position on a piece of cardboard. Anyway, you know the drill. But I really like that head sculpt. Would be nice if it came with one or two more with different eye expressions. That's always something good to add. If they, I mean, it would have been nice that they added that. I like the proportions of this guy. I'm not an expert, but of course I've been watching reviews before I started doing my own with Anthony's Customs and some other people, or maybe mostly. I mean, I watch from many other people, but I think he's mostly the one who always talks about this, and I think this guy is he looks nice. He doesn't look like a bunch of popcorn glued together. I don't know. The shoulders look nice. Can they be better? Maybe, I don't know. But this looks it looks like everything is on its place, and it's thin here. Nothing is popping too much to the sides, like in the, I don't remember the name of these ones. Are these the lats or whatever? No, or the hips are not like bulging out of that crotch piece. And yeah, it just looks nice. I'm not gonna get into that because I'm not the expert on that, but I appreciate this body mold. Now, articulation wise, this guy can look up that far. I mean, all the way. You will be able to do weird poses. You can break the neck and look down that far. You can see actually the head and the torso. I mean, these are two different plastics. The hard plastic and the softer plastic are not the same exact tone. It's more noticeable maybe on camera as for the eye. I mean, yeah, I notice it through the camera and not looking it through just without through my normal view. Anyway, you can see it has a little bit, very minimal, because of the way the jaw is sculpted, and it floats enough there. It has enough lollipop syndrome that you could be able to do a lot of tilting, but the way it's made, it's would be better a double joint, but a well executed one, of course. Not, they have sometimes done it really nicely, and sometimes they just messed it. I don't know why. There's enough information out there on how to do those things right. And now the arms have a bit of a butterfly going forward. Actually, a nice butterfly going forward. One of the useful ones. He can actually cross the arm and slap someone. Cross action there. Maybe it's not the most of the maybe there's Marvel Legends with a better, but he's on the better half. He really can cross in front of he can put a hand in front of his face. You have that much backwards. This is one of those cases you could mod it and it will gain range, but I'm not gonna do it, at least not now. Anyway, because I'm not doing photography or something, at least not now. Again, can go all the way around. The bicep can go all the way around. You have this pec hole there forever, but it's only in this specific figure. Others from the mold don't have that pec hole, so yeah. Double jointed elbows that can bend all the way till the plastic clashes. Great thing to have. The hands can go all the way around, and all the hands have horizontal swivels, just not the holding. The gripping hands here, they have vertical swivels. So if you give him a couple of knives or swords or guns or whatever that Spider-Man doesn't ever tend to use, if I'm right, he will be able to hold them properly. He has a diaphragm cut there. Can go backwards that far. It's not that much, but it's there. Can go forward that far. Can tilt to the sides nicely enough. Could be more, yes, but it's there, and can turn around. And the good thing is he has also the ab crunch here, so he can also he can go that far backwards with the ab crunch and the diaphragm, and he can go forwards that far also with the combination of both. So you will have enough. Could be better. surely. But I mean, he can do more than many other figures. But I mean, it's Spider-Man. He should be able to do the absolute extreme. Anyway, no waist cut, but I mean, you have the turning on the diaphragm again. Just be careful there, don't to force it, and not to force it. You have that much splits. I mean, Spider-Man should definitely be able to do the full splits. At least it's close. And this is a soft plastic piece. I don't know if that's the PVC or the ABS. Which one is the soft one? But you can take you can hit it, take the hip off, and you can carve a bit more clearance, and you'll gain probably you'll be able to do the full splits just by carving a bit of the plastic yourself, if you want to do it. It's not that I'm telling you have to. You have a thigh cut there, you have a double jointed knee that can go that far. Is that, I think that's enough. And you have a boot cut exactly there where the suit has the pattern change. You have a foot swivel that can go backwards that far, can go forwards that far, and has a decent, not the best ever, but it has an ankle rocker and it will do the thing. A lot of people have been swapping this feet with the Renew Your Vows one, and yeah, maybe when I get that figure, that 2-pack, maybe I'll do that myself. I don't know. And there you have the Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man next to Gwen Stacy, Silk, Ahsoka Tano, Ayla Secura, and Sarana from the G.I. Joe Classified line, next to the MCU Moon Knight and the Black Series Clone Wars Darth Maul, and next to the retro-carded Spider-Man, the retro-carded Deadpool, and the retro-carded animated cel-shaded Venom. And that's it for this review. I think this figure is amazing. I'm very happy to finally have it, and yeah, I'm very curious of... I'll be playing with it and will discover all of its potential, I hope you enjoyed this review. Please leave a like, share, subscribe, comment, and all of that good stuff. And take care. I will see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao, ciao.